Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be working on my planners. Now I have been working in them, but I just haven't done anything to them. And I have several planners that I'm using because one is going to be for like budget and meal planning, and another one is going to be used in meal planning for my health, and the other one is going to be used for my dates. Important things I need to do. And then another one is just going to be for my journaling and that kind of things. And they're pretty simple. So the one that I'm using for my journaling, I got this for my birthday this past summer, and it was, you know, from July into the new year. And as you can see, I've been journaling. I do like a lot of woolen liner things, and I've skipped some, and some back in where it is January. So I've been writing in it, but I haven't decorated. I haven't really done anything to it because this is more or less my my journal for me to journal in. You know, my planner, go date by date, write special things that happen that day or whatever. And I'm still probably going to use the monthly things just to plug in a date. The other two journals that I'm using are the ones that you get from Dollar Tree. They are both, I'm trying my best to get this camera to work for me tonight, and it's just not doing it for me. Okay. So, and I apologize again for the lighting, but I'm in a place that I can work, and it's just the lighting is not great. So I have this large weekly counter, which I took out of the plastic sleeve, and then the smaller weekly planner, and I took these out of the plastic. I don't want to use them. So I had bought this fabric from Dollar Tree, and this was during Breast Cancer Awareness Week, and I like this, and so I'm going to use this. Now I have cut some of it off that I might be using for the little one, but I'm probably not going to go through the little one to show you. Basically, what I did already, I took the staples out of it, and I'm going to, because I thought it would be easier with the staplers out of it. And don't worry, I'm going to cover some of that up. So I'm just pretty much taking the book apart because I want to cover the cover, and then I'm going to be sewing, oh my goodness, sewing in this right here. So right now all we're going to do is get the fabric on it, and I'm going to use fabric tack. Now I'm not sure if this is going to make this strong enough with this fabric on it, so I'm thinking I might add some other paper on here just to make this a little stiffer, and I have some cardstock I'm going to be using to do that. So let's get that out. Okay, so this is the cardstock that I got from Dollar Tree, and it's 100-pound cardstock. So I thought that would be pretty good, and I don't think I have enough of each color just to create a whole new cover for it. Because I'm pretty sure you only get one piece of each color. And there's only 3 in here, or 4 in here. So you get, well, one's navy blue and one's black. I think I'm just going to use the black on it, and maybe the navy blue, because obviously we're not going to get 2 pieces out of here. Let me look on this and see. This doesn't give the measurements on here of how tall this is, so let me get my little trimmer out here and see if we can figure this out. Oh, wrong way. Well, yeah, this thing right here this is not my favorite trimmer. I've got to get my favorite trimmer back out of storage. Okay. That would be my Cricut. So this is about, I'm going to say, not quite 8 inches, so about 7 1/4 inches, I think. So I'm just going to, it doesn't matter what side I put it on actually. So let's just say we're going to cut this down to, sorry, 7 1/4. And it is about, how many inches wide? About 10, maybe about 10, so let's try that. I'm going to do 10 1/4 just in case it's a little, I can always cut more off, but I cannot add more to it. Let's see. Yeah, I need to take just about that 1/4 inch off. Okay, that's one piece, and I guess we'll do the navy blue on the other piece. So we decided that was 7 1/4 wide by 10. I just want to make this as sturdy as possible because I don't want it to fall apart on me. Okay, so we can put this down, done with that now. Really move this out of the way. Okay, so we are going to, I think the glue will stick to the Fabri-Tac will stick to, well, Fabri-Tac will stick to anything. So let's do this first. Spread this out, and we'll stick these on. And then I'm going to run some tape down the middle, probably to sturdy the spine. Sorry guys, I keep adjusting this because my camera's just not hanging right where I'm sitting at. And it's going to be covered up anyway, so I mainly want to go from here to here, so just make sure that is covered. And I think I could use some Fabri-Tac with that, but I was kind of looking for some double-sided tape, and I had some here somewhere, but of course I can't find it now. So we'll be using glue. Alright, I'll put the Fabri-Tac on here, and I pull all the little sticky residue off the top of it so it'll flow. And it will give me a little bit of working room, so working time, I mean. Maybe. Is it going to come out? Oh no. This is the only thing I hate about Fabri-Tac. Sometimes it is really hard to get down in there and get started. Let's see what my other bottle will do. It's been really cold, so my glue was getting stuck. Okay, we got it running now. Sometimes it just takes a minute to work it out, but I didn't want to spend all the time on camera doing so. So we're just going to spread this out on here. I'm going to get it nice and stuck down. But remember, this is going to have fabric go over it too. So and I'm just being generous with the glue because it will spread out. All right, so we're going to go lay that down there like so, and measure, get it all squared up. Make sure it's not on the bendy line. Now, I'm not going to put anything extra. I may put paper to cover it up, like, you know, some pretty paper, something on the inside, but I'm not going to do any more as far as extra paper before I cover it. I just wanted this to be a little sturdier. And if you're wondering how I'm going to get those pages back in, I am going to sew them in with my my waxed linen thread. I love that thread. It's always a really good thread. Okay. Now this is giving it a lot more protection from where we're going with that. Oops, scoot back over here. Where are you going? Okay, so let this dry for a moment and bring this back. So it's really, I like the flowers and stuff on it, and plus I'll probably put some extra on the top too. I don't want to get too fancy. I had a couple people ask me to see me do my little planner, so that's what I'm doing. And the only thing bad about the Dollar Tree fabric is that it does pull threads very easily. And when I get through with all this, I will probably burn the edges of them, you know, take the thing and do them like that, or either, I don't have a sewing machine here, so I can't crisscross it or whatever. So let's take this back down, and let's put this up here. What I did was I cut my fabric to be about an inch all the way around, because you really don't need that much anyway. And I'm going to cut the corners, you know, make it a little bit neater and stuff like that. So I was going to iron this, but it'll iron itself out, I think. It'll get straightened, I mean, when I get it all on here. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is the bottom first, just like we do when we cover our album covers or anything else. I glue the sides first, and then I glue down the long ends. So I'm going to pull this down like so, and then pull this up. Make sure this is nice and tight against here. Almost a beautiful seam down. Okay, so then I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to push this down just to make sure. Then I got everything nice and flush down there. Pull this over tight. Just to get a little rub down with my fingers, making sure it's going to bend. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And then we're going to pull it up. I like to start in the middle and then work my way out to the sides. Same thing here. Now, I have just a little bit of piece right here sticking up, so I'm just going to add a little bit extra glue here, but I'm going to cover it up with paper probably, so really doesn't matter, but I'm just going to tack it down anyway. Now, we're going to work on the sides. Now, we're not going to fold this up like that. We could, but you want to cut some of the bulk out. And this is, if you notice, I did not glue it down on here. And the reason I did not do that is I wanted to give it a little bit of slackness so that when we put stuff in here, it won't pull away. So we can take our corners like this and we can pull them in like that and pull them over and have a nice edge like that, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to glue those corners in first. Whoopsie. Glue the corner in first. And then bring it over. Same thing here. I'm just going to pull the, like we pull the covers in sometimes. I'm just going to pull that down. Just run a little bit of glue right there. And pull that back. Now we're going to pull it over like this. And I'm going to fold that up. Take it down, take it back because it needs glue on all of it. And just put the glue down here. And then pull up tight. Push down. And we're going to do that. Okay. And then keep rubbing it. I'm sorry, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let's see, let's pull this up a little bit. We're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to pull this in like we're wrapping a present almost. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue here to hold it. Pull this in like this. It kind of gives it a sharp corner that way. And fold it back. So we have two nice little edge corners. We're going to pull this up, pull it back, and then put some glue. Okay, so we're going to pull this up. And we are covered. Need a little bit. Right there. Just to make sure that's down good. And I'm going to go through all the corners and make sure all the corners are down good. I don't want this video too long, so when it gets to 20 minutes, I'm going to stop and I'll do a part 2. And that'll be all we're going to do. Okay, so now we have this all covered. That looks so much prettier in that plastic little flap, huh? So, let's see. Do I want to put some paper like this on the inside? I don't think so. All right, so we are going to, I think what I'm going to do, since this is covered and you can't see the holes, I am going to put something for reinforcement there. Because I don't want, when I'm cutting through, I don't want to rip this paper anymore than the staple holes, and it's already covered in the back. So I think I'm going to do just maybe an inch over there just to cover that. Or maybe, let's do 2 inches just to be on both sides. Okay. And we need to do 2 inches by 10. So we don't even need to do 10 really, because it's covered with fabric, but I don't think I'll do 10. I think I'll do 9 and that'll cover it. Because the book's going to go back in there and the book will cover it up. So let's just do here. And I'm going to run my finger along that so I know where the holes are. Actually, what I'm going to do is see if I can raise this up just a little bit. And put that underneath there. Then I'll put some more glue right here. And I'm going to get this all evened up before it dries on me. Okay, there we go. Have it 1 inch on each side. Then we're going to glue this down. Get that straightened up. All right. And I'm just putting glue down over here over the where the holes were, making sure I get over enough coverage to the inch. All right, there we go. That's just going to give it a little bit more strength, and we're going to have to let that dry for a little bit. But I'm going to take the regular bendy line right here, and I'm just going to go down it, find it right here, and push down on that, where that bendy line starts. So I'll know. And I can feel it right underneath it. So we're just going to go straight up to that bendy line. And then I'm just going to bend it easily. Just a little bit. Okay, I told a story. Okay, that as far as we're going to do in this video. I'll be back with part 2 video on Monday. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Come back and let's finish my planner and we'll decorate. Bye.